Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman of India said that the Modi government has reshaped the union budget in the last 10 years from a mere record of expenditure to a strategic blueprint for equitable distribution. In a series of posts on X.com, the finance minister said that the Modi government has prioritized transparency in its budgeting practices and in its numbers. India's economic health has led to improved global trust as well. Let's take a look at this report.
Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman emphasized the transformation of the union budget over the past decade from a mere expenditure record to a strategic roadmap for equitable distribution. Under the Modi government, there has been a concerted effort to maximize the value of taxpayers' money by ensuring transparency and fiscal prudence. This commitment to transparency not only enhances domestic credibility but also improves the country's standing with international organizations like the IMF and World Bank.
Social justice was mostly a political slogan. For our government, social justice is an effective and necessary governance model. The saturation approach of covering all eligible people is the true and comprehensive achievement of social justice.
Finance Minister Sitharaman pointed out the disparity of only Rs 500 crore allocated over the years despite a significant rise in the centre's budgetary expenditures. This constraint was particularly evident during the challenging times of the COVID-19 pandemic. Subsequently, the corpus has been augmented to Rs 30,000 crore in FY22, addressing the need for a substantial increase to meet evolving demands.
Economy is a system of mutual dependencies. That is why when an economy goes into a funk, you need exogenous shocks to lift it out of the funk, which normally comes from fiscal stimulus, because the fiscal authorities, given their ability to tax, or the monetary authorities, given their ability to print money, or external demand, or the factors that do not necessarily fall within this closed loop system. And these are considered exogenous factors that can once in a while be applied to lift economies out of downturn.
A recent OECD report has revised its economic growth forecast for India upwards, predicting a growth rate of 6.6% for 2024-25 compared to its earlier projection of 6.2%. India's economic growth optimism has been a matter of pride for Indians living abroad.
10 years ago, we were the 11th largest economy in the world. A decade later, we are the 5th. I find it embarrassing to tell others that we are going to overtake them and will be 3rd.
Like OECD, respected institutions like the World Bank, IMF, ADB, Moody's, Morgan Stanley and S&P Global have all raised their growth projections for the Indian economy, ranging from 6.6% to 7%. This positive outlook underscores confidence in India's economic path and policy measures. Bureau Report, DD India.